Welcome everybody, my name is Ryan and we are back with more Vintage Story today. This is episode 21 of my 1.20 playthrough and we are out here in the wilds today. That's right, we're not back at our base. Currently I've spent a lot of time at the base blacksmithing, so I wanted to change the pace and I decided, you know what, I've got to get that male goat. That's right, I'm still on about the goat here, but once we get that, our menagerie of animals will be almost totally complete. Afterwards, I think we'll just be looking for maybe some chickens or something. But regardless, guys, just to get you all caught up, like I said, we're out here in the middle of nowhere, and I've died once, and I almost just died again to a bunch of wolves. But yeah, here's my previous death marker, so let's delete that. But I am determined to find the male goat, lure it with a trough into a nice little fenced area, and then use the cage to bring it home. I've decided that's kind of a good compromise. I think between the cage itself, just chasing the animal around and trying to tag it a bunch of times with the cage, as opposed to, you know, using like a different mod that makes it just super easy. So this way it's a mix of both. And unfortunately, whoops, we don't need the male ram. We've already got one of these guys. I'm a little tempted to take him out and try and eat him, but I've got plenty of meat right now. And we might want to start a fire and start to get settled in, but man, I would love to spot a goat, guys. So let's see here. Yeah, we're probably going to want to sleep just to get our health back up, if nothing else. And like I say, it might not be bad to try and set up next to a goat's. You know, put the trough out, sit by, and just wait. We could start a little fire, get some food cooking. The hard part is spotting the goats, though. I've heard them a couple of times, and that's usually how it is. You hear them before you see them. I have a feeling with that ram around, we won't see many goats near this area, so let's move. Yeah, we just got to be quiet. Oh, this is the site of one of our mine shafts here. Interesting. Yeah, I've been combing back and forth for a couple of days, and we are currently on March 7th, so we should be hopefully seeing some of this snow thaw out soon. And I'm really hoping we can start planting also soon after that, because my stores of veggies are critically low right now. It's going to be tough. The next couple months, we're going to be eating mainly protein. But let's see. The good news is we are in perfect territory for it. I'm going to continue through these hills northward. You can see this whole area is prime territory. So let's speed through it and see if we can get something going. But I'm going to have to fill up his belly a little bit first. Well, I managed to sleep and get my health up a bit, but now, of course, we're starving, so I decided to just run on home. I didn't have any luck with the male goat, but like I said, it was just a little diversion for now. It's not super critical. We do have a pair of breeding rams, a ram and an ewe, so we'll be able to get some dairy eventually. Those things do take quite a while to gestate and then, of course, grow, multiple generations. But either way, we're on the right track, and the good news is I brought home a nice assortment of seeds on that little trip, but not really much else. And I did, in fact, die. So it was, I don't know if you want to say a net loss, but, well, we can't look at it that way, or if we do, we just don't dwell on it. Let's put all this good stuff away, start to sort out some things, but I'm definitely going to make that a trip, that we'll do again in the future. I'll set these 4 items aside for that kind of a run, but, and the cage too. Yeah, we'll put that there, but yeah, we've got a few other things to do. It's actually just turning morning. You can see I'm starving, so we're going to cook up a little bit, but man, oh man, I'm almost tempted to start grinding some grain, just because I am very low on ingredients here. I actually have a nice ton of meat, but yeah, that's it. That's all the food. There's, other than that crock pot, yeah, that's it. Wow. Ooh, coming down here towards the end of the winter, that's the tough part. But I mean, if I just have to hunt wolves and rabbits, it won't be the end of the world. So let's see here. We're gonna grab that. We'll do 2. Now, can we do porridge with meat? I don't know. Yeah, with mashed red meat. Okay, well, we can do 1. Yeah, we would need something different in there, but we'll just stick with that. That'll be a hearty meal for sure. 6 servings of that. All right. Oh, I don't have anything in it. Duh. All right, I've lost my mind here. Yeah, let's get some peat. Although, gotta say, the peat is starting to run low. I'm gonna have to make a trek out a little bit farther because I've exhausted the peat that was just here behind the house. That's all gone. And not to mention, we're gonna need red clay again pretty soon. Let's see, but yeah, we're gonna pop over to the blacksmiths here in a moment, and I'll show you the amount of chains that I've whipped up. Okay, little bird trapped up here. Not to worry. Let's take a look. Yep, here's the blacksmith. I've gone through several hammers, of course, and not much has changed. I've been slowly adding to the floors, but you can see it's not finished yet. Now, let's just check out the most important thing over here. Oh, look at this. I've got 16 iron chains, and I did really look through it here. Let's grab that item real quick. Okay, here we are. So I added it all up. We've got 3 there. This was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So that would be 14. Yeah, 11. And of course, we've got to get this leather jerkin made too. So that's something we're working on currently. We'll check on the leather, but it is on its final stages here. I've been keeping up with it. So that's 14 minus without the legs. Then we do 2, 4, 6. So we're looking at 20 total. So we're only 4 chains shy. Now, I've got run out of the iron bars, but I've still got 35 or 39 blooms. So plenty of blooms. And oh my gosh, like I said, though, it's a tedious process. In fact, I'm actually thinking I'm looking forward more to just sitting here grinding up some grain for a couple of minutes. But now we'll get back to it, because if I push this, get these 20 chains made, that's going to be really, really good. Because I don't know if we'll have quite enough leather to make an entire jerkin, so it's not really necessarily something that, I need to do immediately. But keep in mind, too, in about a month, the snow is going to thaw. We're going to have to be planting a whole bunch of stuff. So let me grind up a little bit of the grain. We're going to make some bread today, I think. That's always fun to do, because we made an oven fairly early, but we haven't touched it yet. So we'll do this, and if I can bring myself to it, maybe overnight here. We've got the whole day, so during the evening and overnight is usually when I blacksmith. Okay, we get this oven lit. Good. Okay, so we'll let that start to preheat as we prepare some ingredients. Now, like I said, I did grind up enough to make some raw dough. So we've got 12. We'll just do... I can't remember what it holds. It might be 6. We'll try 6. And then after that, we'll do more. But yeah, this stuff stays good for a long time in its flour form. Of course, even longer as a seed, or as a grain, I should say. But the dough doesn't last very long at all, 2 days. Now, I actually have some honey. I got this real early on when I was cutting down trees, and I wasn't even actually trying to find hives, but I killed a wild one by accident. So I don't know if we can actually use this stuff without fruit, but there is a recipe thanks to one of the mods I have. Let's look at this. Let's see, bowl. Oh, it's not showing. I think if we go to this, maybe it will. Here we go. Honey. Syrup covered fruit bread. Yes, yes, yes. Now, it does say that it's syrup-covered fruit bread, yeah, and I don't have any fruit, so I'm not sure if it'll work, but this is looking good. Yeah, let's put that in. Okay, looks like it holds 4. Okay, so we'll do another round. I might need more water. Grab a bit more of that. Okay, and we'll put these back. do 2 more with a total of 4. We'll do 3 rounds. Why not finish it all off? Okay, so I got my bucket. Let's fill it back up with water. Show you guys how the leather's coming along. So it's about halfway through the final stage here. And, you know, they're a full load of leathers for both buckets. So I'm also pretty much prepared to start a new round, except we need to go back and grab more borax. Now, if you missed that previous episode, we did locate some. In fact, there's a ton still there. I just need to get some ceiling beams, support beams, because when we go back, it's a little bit precarious down there without them. All right, let's see. How's this going? So that's part baked. I'm just going to go for a full bake, no char this time, because we'll be eating these. There we go. So we got fully cooked rye bread. Let's put these in. Maybe the last batch we might char, because charred stuff lasts longer, but it doesn't fill you up quite as much. All right, so I just want to test this. I don't think, because we definitely have enough. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work, sadly. That's okay. I was just hoping it would give it a little bit extra, you know, saturation or whatever, but I'll keep the honey. I might eat it at some point, but speaking of honey, let's just put this away, because we will start to use that at some point once I get fruit, for one thing. But the wax is also really, really helpful for candles, and then you can also use it to seal your Crocs and whatnot. Now, most importantly, look down here. I have whipped up a whole bunch of skeps. Let's make this movable. Yeah, so that's another thing I've been using clay for. A lot of my cattails too, but we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 skeps. Now, I'm not going to use all of them right away. In fact, we're going to have to grab one at some point and go get a wild hive. Now, the good news is I've marked a couple already. They're up here somewhere. Oh no, they're on this island over here. Yeah, there was 2 right next to each other. Let's see. Okay, these are done. 1, 2, 3. See, the temperature's still pretty good, so we're fine. And like I said, we might let these just go ahead and char, because that's going to give us 12 loaves of bread. The first 8 will probably blow through in a day or 2, but let's see, how long do they last? For 6 days? Yeah, that's okay. We don't need to char. All right, so I think the oven cooking and the mods, too, for expanded cooking are really fun. Great aspect of this game. I did have a bowl up. Oh, it's behind right there. I see it. There it is. So this is another modded thing, the saucepan, which will eventually need to set up on like a... It can eventually get equipped to the windmill, so it can be done to automate and mix for you, which is pretty cool, but don't really need it now. I just whipped it up at some point when I was doing a whole bunch of pottery. There we go. All right. But yeah, if you are new to the game and you haven't quite dove into the mods yet, there's a couple I would really recommend, and one of them is Culinary Artillery and Expanded Foods. I think those are the 2 that kind of go really well together. All right, we've got, boom, 12 loaves of bread. And that's it. I don't have anything else to bake, so we'll just leave the oven exactly as it is. But that's pretty good. Now it's 10:44. Let's pop outside. Still snowy as ever, but we'll go visit the animals. I don't know if I've got any grass currently, but we got a bit of a surprise if we check our first barn here. Oh yeah, I'm actually liking these. Maybe it's a bit much maple. I could maybe spurse in some different kinds in a row or something, but let's check them out. Hello there. Let's get a little closer. Oh, look at that tooltip in the top. The bighorn ewe is pregnant. Good job, my man. All right. I don't have anything to feed him right now. It's one, I don't think. No bales of hay. We do have some grain here. We'll feed the pigs. Hello, piglets. And you better believe these 2 are pregnant. Well, there's the boar. She's pregnant too. Keep them fed. Awesome. Yep. Nice. And of course, once they have their 3rd generation, or actually it'll be number 2 coming out, yeah, I'll cull these immediately. That is, as long as we have a male in there. Otherwise I'll keep that male, but got to really start getting those generation counts up. And the poor goats, the 2 lady goats over here, haven't fed them at all, just because, I mean, if I don't have a male, there's not much of a point, right? And here it is, the location of what will one day be our bird sanctuary, either chickens or turkeys, something. But we're going to build this together. And I hope nobody feels bad that I, built these off camera, but it was an experiment. I wasn't sure how I was going to do it, so I just started going. And like I said, we'll do this part together. We'll definitely build this in its entirety. Now, let's check something out over here. Just want to show you guys what I've been working on. Just over this way. Yep, so the orchard. I mean, it's not grown yet. It's pretty flat, but it's been laid out. So hopefully these trees take the majority of them at least. We'll see. Odds are they won't. Odds are 40% will take. 60% will fail. But this tier or terraced agriculture is done. I've fully surrounded it. That's right. And what I've done is I've left a layer just to cover with flowers, as you can see here. And we've got a couple of trees planted. Maple there. Yep, this is, of course, ice. Yep. So I don't know if this will be enough for my full harvest, but it looks nice. Again, it's not necessarily the most efficient thing, but it's going to be great, especially once we get this part chiseled out. I'm just kind of waiting because there's always so much to do, but I actually dug it all out and discovered that I didn't love the shape of it. It needed more blocks, I realized, to actually hold water, because if you've missed it in previous episodes, I'm going to chisel this into basically a fountain, essentially, so it'll spill water out and we'll have like a little waterfall cascading down. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, what I did was I actually went to the mountainside and I dug out blocks of sandstone, like 6 of them, brought them over here and just placed them, because again, it was a little too small and it wasn't perfectly uniform. So I wanted something that, will give me a nice look once we chisel it. But anyway, oh man, I just absolutely love these little projects like this, especially when I know that it's just really going to come to life in spring. It's going to look incredible. Fingers crossed. I hope. We'll see. After considering some of the things we could do here until evening time and the dreaded blacksmithing commences, I figured let's just go ahead and build this bird hutch here. Might as well do it now. Quit putting it off. So it's not going to be immense, it doesn't have to be big. That kind of the smaller the better. But let's see. Now I can't push it back any farther because there's water like right there, literally. We just got one layer of stone here, or dirt here, but let's come down. Now I'm going to put some dirt on my hotbar. Let's move the wrench in place of the knife. I'll place a block there. Okay. So even though this part won't be seen, well, it will be seen from the inside. That's not right. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That won't be seen. Oops. Trying to keep these going horizontal in appearance. Luckily, I do have another stack. Another good reason why I don't want this to be very big, because I don't want to spend time chopping down more trees. Oh, that's okay. That's good. So that's going to be the end. Now let's grab our maple planks. Yeah, now if you'll notice, what I've done essentially is there's 2 layers of log here. There, you can see it better on this side. So there's the interior, and then I came around on the exterior and laid it. That's just more for a texture look, so it's not just this block, The building has a bit more of a profile to it, but we're not going to do that here. So these are just going to be part of the interior. Obviously, we don't need to do that. Okay. Bring it right up to the front. Let's see. Oh, this needs to come out of here. Can I just pick this up? Not yet. Okay. I'll figure out where I want to put this, but this I can tell already is going to be 2 doors, which is not a big deal. Let's place that. All right, perfect. Good. And 1 more on each side. Okay, it is just the 1 door. That's great. I'm fine with that. Actually do want these to be all uniform too. Sometimes I don't care and I just throw it down, but not this time. Oh. Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. This does not go here. And we're going to dig this out. It's fine. There's going to be a weird little gap, but we can still actually get through here. So that's fine. That's fine. Previously, I had built it so they were touching in the corner. That's kind of why we're redoing this right now. So, all right. But we are definitely going to keep it at the same height. Wow, man. Maybe I brought it out too far. I think the roof is still going to conflict with that other one. Gosh. We'll deal with it. Like I said, I can't really go too far back. I could start to fill in the pond, but I don't really want to do that. Keep the natural beauty. We'll just have to work around things. I was thinking maybe I could even incorporate the pond into the roof or something. I don't know. We'll see about that. All right, so we go up, I think 1 more. Yeah, we want to keep this. I'm going to go through and twist these with the wrench. Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard to do. Keep them all uniform. Okay, yeah, now... Oh, I'm putting this in the corner, and I didn't mean to do that. Corner stays empty. Again, just for a nicer profile, kind of. The front of it will look a little nicer. Give it an interesting... Okay, let's do that for a second. Yeah. Okay. And we'll dig that back out. Now, that's going to be the door. I might actually have 1 door left over here. Let's just see. Yep. No, I've got 2 doors left. Okay, we'll just take the 1. Put this down. I've already got the packed dirt in there. Oh, you know what I screwed up too? This should be covered. See, I'm just kind of messing myself up here. Let's turn it. There we go. The wrench is amazing. Easy fix. There we go. Just didn't notice that till I stared at it face on. Ah, the bread. Take it out of the hot bar. Put that down. Okay. We'll get back up there and finish this. Now, how do I want to deal with this roof since it's partially in the side of the hill here? I was thinking maybe we would go with the sod roof. See, I brought these over, but no, I don't know. Let's just see what the overhang looks like. I might just do something like this for the front. Because that's going to be... Yeah, that's not too bad. That looks good. Now yeah, I think I might actually make this like a functional little garden. Maybe we'll fill it with cattails. So I might just, instead of doing any kind of roof whatsoever, just do like medium fertility dirt blocks on the top. But that'll look like garbage from the inside, won't it? Let's just see here. Got a bit of an idea. Can we utilize these somehow? Let me think here. If we put that there. No, that's not really what I want. Let's rotate it. That's what I was thinking there. Now, there's a way to, I think, permanently rotate these. Am I right or wrong? I might be wrong on that. I thought you could put those in the crafting menu and turn it, but yeah, I might be doing that wrong. Let's just go like this. Oh, that's dirt block. Okay. I'm not sure, damn it, 100% what I'm doing here, but we're just trying stuff. I'm going to go and turn them now. Okay. This is actually what I've done here on these roofs too, is used a bit of stairing here, you can see, and then staggered it with the roof tiles. In a lot of ways, that was just to save on the roof, because they do take a lot of boards. Okay, do that. Oh my gosh. Go through these. Starting to get a little bit cold, but that's all right. The sun is setting. We're going to have to make it into the blacksmith soon. As much as I love building and designing. All right, these I don't think I need to turn. But just place it carefully. It should go up there, right? Wait. Yeah, no, that'll be fine. There, okay. This is okay. Boom. Now, I was using these corner pieces here. I think we need to look at it like this. A little bit weird sometimes. All right, darn it. This one, no, we're going to have to look at it from the other direction. Start to get the hang of it. There it goes. Okay. How does that look? Actually, it's very similar to what we've got going on with the other ones, so I'm okay with it. Let's go ahead and accent this side here. Yeah, not necessary at all, but oh look, there's a little flower already growing there. I promise I didn't even plant that, but it looks good. Yeah. Yeah, eventually we'll get torch holders on all these buildings and stuff. All right, I think it looks good. You almost don't really even notice it's built into the hill, but maybe in daylight it will look nicer. What do we do with the roof? I do have 30 of these. Maybe I there we go. That's what we want. Let's put this in the offhand real quick. Get a bit better visibility. Take this dirt block out of here. Okay. I probably should just fill that in with dirt. We'll get rabbits and other stuff trapped down in there. Be annoying. All right, let's place these before I freeze to death. But we're about to go warm up in front of our forge. Got some nice toasty bread with us. Whoops, oops. Misplace. And believe it or not, this is almost done. Now, I have not put any kind of a skylight in here or lighting whatsoever, so that's going to be an issue, but you know, I don't even have any chickens or any birds trapped or anything like that yet, so it's not really critical. I just wanted to do this together with you guys, as I mentioned, because I left you out of the first build there, but I really am starting to get the hang of the roof here. All right, let's move. Yeah, and it's not done, but at least now we know, you know, the building itself, the frame is there. So we can start to put on some of the decorations, fill it out with a trough, put a fence in there. Yeah, we're well on our way, people. Okay, so I'm going to dump this stuff off. Then, like I said, I'm determined to get these last few chains done today. Whoa, Coach, time out. We got to take a break to recognize my Patreons. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. It means the world to me. And now back to the game. I'll see you guys on Discord. Oh my gosh, all that smoky soot from lighting up our forge, but here we are. Still got that frost on me, but that is going to quickly wear away. You can see the sun is officially down. I'm actually going to come in and just temporarily throw down a few torches, try and inhibit any drifter spawn, because it's happened before. Well, you know, I guess there'll be a portal outside, but as soon as night falls, I'll be busy blacksmithing, and I'll get ambushed by like 3 drifters that spawn. But yeah, eventually we'll get lanterns and stuff. It's a slow process sometimes. I'm really focused on, you know, getting ourselves combat capable with iron armor and of course weapons, which we've got now. But yeah, so I've got my backup hammer ready to go. We've got our charcoal, 38, 39 iron blooms, and a nice stack of bread here for overnight. Can only put 8 in a stack, so like I said, 16, 4 to go. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I've whipped that out before, so I've gotten into a bit of a rhythm. I set it down. Now while I'm working, I'll set up another bloom to heat. There we go. All right, so that's working. Now, obviously, we come in, start to strike. Oh, get that smoke out of my face. There we go. Yeah, knock the slag off. Now what I'm going to do is form this into an ingot. By the time that's done, this one will be ready to knock the slag off and form. Okay, let's get this off. And once I have formed the second ingot, this one should still be hot enough to actually go ahead and just make a thing of chain out of the two of them. Because, of course, if you haven't done it yet, the chain recipe requires 2 ingots, one on top of the other. So we'll do that here together. We'll whip up 1 chain together, but I won't make you suffer through all 4 of them. Let's see, put this up. Blacksmithing is one of the most satisfying, one of the most unique parts of vintage storage crafting. It's very hands-on. Let's drop this. It's very puzzle-like, too, in a lot of ways. Come on. There we go. All right, I'm actually going to do something I rarely do, and that's I'm going to switch direction a couple of times. Didn't need to do that. All right, let's switch back. You can see the other one's done. So let's hurry through this, not making any mistakes. All right, beautiful. So that one I'll just toss in the chest for now. And here we go. Now I'm not going to start a 3rd one because, like I said, we're actually going to go right into the chain making process after this one's done. All right, almost done. The second ingot. Yeah, this one didn't have very much left at all, just 1 little piece, and that's it. All right, so we lay that down, select the iron chain. Now, I've gotten into a rhythm with this. I've kind of done this more than a dozen times now, so we flatten it out with the heavy hit. Now, I'll flip it and just bring all these to the left. Get the strike in. And then we'll immediately grab that other ingot and get that laid while it's still hot. The workable temperature. Yep, still red hot. Boom. And I assume that kind of equalizes their temperatures. I don't really know, though. A little bit more heavy hitting. Not too much, though. We will most likely have plenty of extra bits on here left, but it's good not to, destroy any prematurely. You never know when you're going to make a mistake or something. All right. Again, you get into a rhythm, you learn these patterns, especially when you do it so much. Okay. Oh, there goes the hammer. Not a big deal. That's why we got the extra one. Let's knock in some of these little side pieces here. Okay. And we'll just bring... Oh, the hammer. Whoops. Yeah, whenever it switches, it always resets its mode. And that is not the first time I've made that mistake, but in this build, it's not critical. All right, just a few more here. I think we're going to have plenty of temperature left. Let's move over. Okay. This is just 1 of 4 that I've got to whip out tonight. Let's see, it's 1100 hours now. Let's move this one over. Okay, a couple more. Boom, that's that section. One last one to put in place. And now we can knock them in. That one. Beautiful. Oh, we're home stretch here, people. Let's knock out these. Very important part. Got to be careful. Otherwise, you could be forced to restart the whole process. Also, temperature's dropping, but we've got this. It's a race against time. I'm not worried. Ooh. Oh, final strike. We did it just as it was coming out of temperature. So, yeah, 16, 17, like I said, 3 more plates to make. That's a total of, 6 more of the iron blooms I've got to hammer out. So I've got a lot of work to do, people, and I'll see you as the sun is rising. Well, it is definitely after sunrise already, But the good news is this is my last one. As long as I don't make any errors here, that is. Oh, and as long as I got my count right, but we're looking pretty good, I think. Whew, there it is. Of course, there's still a couple of really hot ones here, but we've got, yep. Let's see, should be 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Well, we've still got time. You know, it's exciting, but I can't make it yet. Obviously, the leather's not done, and as I've stated, I'm definitely going to be making a bow right away as soon as I get a piece of leather. In fact, I'll probably use 2 pieces for bows, but so what that means is we need to go get some more borax. That, I think, is a definite next step. Yeah, so let's grab some wood, make some beams, and dang, should we make some more bread? I don't know, we'll see. Whew, that was good though. Delicious rye bread. There's pretty foggy out here. Good little amount of mist. Let's see. Yeah, we're on day 9, so next month, April. We're looking at springtime here. It's still pretty cold out here in the morning. Oh, we got a portal right there. Hello, portal. Yeah, I could hear the drifters. They were out and about. Whoops, I just noticed I still have the tongs. Well, like I said, let me get the inventory ready, and we're going to flash forward. And we are on the way. So I haven't gotten the full pier built yet, but I definitely finished this boardwalk, so it is complete. Actually, I could probably use a few more fences, but yeah, we're safe. Let's jump in the water. It's a pretty quick swim. Let me get my rhythm here and we'll open the map up. Yeah, we can see the far shore. And we've made this trip before, once previously. We've got it marked here very clearly. Borax strike right there. Gonna go ahead and pin that, save it. Yeah, so, whoops, I'm a little bit underwater there. It is 11:30. I did bring a bed, support beams, crock pot with some food in it. Oh, crap, I grabbed the one with only 2 servings, but that's okay. We're just here to get whatever is at this particular strike, and then we're coming on back. I'm not really looking to search for multiples. We just want to keep a couple of rounds of leather going for now, but we probably will come back. I even debated on leaving the prospecting pick behind, but we'll take it. We'll take it with us. All right. And yeah. Like I said, we've seen this trip. Now that we know where we're headed, I'm just going to flash forward. And boom, here we are. You can see the little tower I made. As, was it a pit? Yeah, there we go. It was a little landmark, so pretty easy to see. I actually came across a little bit of red clay on the way here too, so I marked that down there. Yeah, it's good to be on this side of the world, exploring this island over here. Yeah, I actually came across a couple of nice flowers too. I'm going to take those home. I don't expect it will totally fill up our inventory down here. Oh, I forgot I brought a bed. All right, now let's get this in the hotbar. Actually, yeah, I do want to put those in my offhand. What I'll do is I'll put this here. Now, if I get real desperate, I can switch. But it will get dark if I go to sword. Anyway, let's just see. It's not very deep. I'm just worried, because there is going to be some darkness. Yep. Okay. So just 2 of them. Regular drifters. Not a problem. Not a big deal. There we go. All right, let's clear the trash. Maybe we get lucky, get a gear drop. Nope. All right, let's put these in the hand so we can place a couple. Yeah, this is all borax here, baby. It almost looks like quartz, but nope, this is it. So if we look above us too, we can see our tool tip tells us there's 50% instability. So brought a couple of beams with us, a couple stacks of beams. Boom. Now, it still shows stability is at 50. Do I need to maybe like bring it out? Does it help if I do something like that? I don't even know. I'm still trying. Yeah, look, that reduced stability, at least back here. Okay, interesting. So we should be able to dig this out now. Let's stand back just in case. Don't want to get caught by a cave-in. I'd hate to lose any borax, but At the same time, I'd rather not die underground in a cave-in. It's always a nightmare scenario. We've got stability here and stability 50. Okay, it's looking a little better. But we are opening up like a big kind of cavernous area here. Here in Drifters somewhere. Okay. It's pretty extensive borax seam. I've found borax before in my previous world, but I don't recall it being quite this big. Alright, let's be careful. Yeah, we got 50% more instability now. But that might be it. At least over here. Okay, yeah, I'm going to say that's probably it for there. Let's dig out some of this. Be extremely careful. Okay, let's take a few of these out. Let me grab the borax first. Oh. How bad was it? Yeah, we gotta avoid that too, just because we'll lose borax doing it, you know? Alright, well, didn't really expose much. Sometimes they're very dramatic seeming, but not much happens, really. Alright, let's continue. Curious about how much we'll get here. Whew, there's a lot. God, this is almost like a hematite seam. Problem is some of that deeper stuff I can't get to. I almost hear like something breathing down here. It's weird. Alright, let's see. Let's just extend the beam from here all the way back to this beam. Maybe? Or we'll just do it to there. And then I'll extend to like right there. Oh, did that do anything? There we go. How's that? Yeah, it helped again, like towards the ends of the beam. It seems to help more, which is interesting. All right, let's grab the rest of this here. Well, I better back out. All right, that's it. 0% stability. We're okay. Oh, man. Dangerous stuff being down here, but we've only got 35. We're going to need a lot more, so let me see what I can do. Now that the dust has settled after several minor cave-ins and a lot of haphazardly placed beams, I think I've cleared this entire borax seam here. Oh, no, got a little bit left. So I've taken now to standing directly under the beams whenever I'm striking into a new wall. Okay, there we go. Grab that one. I think that's everything. Let's grab this. And my pickaxe is almost dead. Got 54 instability. Ended up with 2 full stacks of borax plus 10 left over. Not too bad. Ended up eating all the food. Let's see. It's 8 p.m. If we get back up to closer to the surface. There we go. We should be... Wait, did I leave a torch? Yeah. Leave no torches behind. That's what I always say. No reason to. We're not coming back here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and delete the marker on my map. But no reason to try and take the beams down, I see. And same with the ladders. That's just a bit too much effort for not that much payoff. I will try and go to sleep here, though. So let's see. Didn't grab a single bit of dirt, did I? We'll dig out a little bit. Seal ourselves in for the night. Just a couple. And boom, good enough. All right, you guys. Well, it's not pretty. It's not pleasant, but the payoff is all we care about here. This borax is going to really help us leapfrog into the leather age now. Which is funny to say, but that was the bottleneck for so many of our crafting things. But now it just takes time. We got to wait it out. So I'm going to be doing a little more work here and there, you know, probably getting geared up for the agricultural season upcoming in the spring. But you can bet the guys, the series will continue on. We'll be doing more live streams too. So check the description down below if you want to follow me on Twitch. You'll catch me going live. I also release a community post every time I go live with the link and the date on there, so you'll know when I've gone. But either way, guys, I really appreciate you hanging out with me in here in the vintage story world. And as always, I will see you on the next one.